Hello everyone, I hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Casey and I'm an Amazon seller. I've been selling for roughly 2 years now. I am creating this channel to help people learn how to sell on Amazon. That's how I learned, so I'm gonna do this and hopefully somebody can learn from me. If you're looking on this video right now, then you're interested in it. I know some people say, I want to start, and then they just never do it. Well, if you're clicking on this video, I'm telling you right now, this is your sign. Get into it. It's not oversaturated. People make plenty of money doing it where you can quit your full-time job. So please like and subscribe on this video so I can help you learn how to sell on Amazon. Okay, like I said in my last video, this video I will be talking about my first sourcing trip. Your first sourcing trip is going to be kind of difficult because you're not ungated in a lot of stuff unless you get ungated before you go sourcing. Me, I want to jump into it and kind of learn, get my feet wet before I decided to purchase ungated guides from somebody and put that investment in to get ungated. So of course, my first sourcing trip, I went to Walmart, which is probably what most people do. I went to the clearance aisle because I was watching videos on YouTube, which they were like, go to clearance aisle, scan what you see in there, you should be able to find some products. Well, I had no clue what I was scanning. And then when I would scan, most of them were saying requires approval, which if it does say requires approval, always click on it and try to get approval for it, because sometimes you'll be approved and you'll be surprised. Like it will automatically approve you and you don't need to send in invoices. Then if you finally find a product that like, hey, I'm ungated in, I can sell this, and you try to punch in all the stuff to see if it makes a profit, and it's like, no, zero or negative.
No.
I will also tell you real quick that whenever I first started, I did mostly FBA, and then whenever I started getting really into it, I started FBM, and now I'm pretty much 90% FBM. For me, it's just a quicker turnaround that I enjoy. I will also tell you that you got to get comfortable scanning barcodes in the middle of the store where other customers are shopping and employees are walking by. But I will tell you, a lot of times people, they don't even pay you no attention. But you do get those few that pay you attention and are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Sometimes I'll just straight up say what I'm doing. And sometimes I say, oh, I'm just trying to figure out what the prices is on this. Alright guys, this is story time. One time I was in a store and I had somebody ask me, am I buying all this for a charity or a church or school? I've had all three of them ask from me. Yeah, those were a little bit embarrassing when I actually had to tell them what I was doing. Okay, guys, I'm getting off track. Let me get back to my first sourcing trip. So I'm going to start to share my screen with y'all. Okay, guys, this is what your order screen on Amazon looks like. So right now I'm up underneath my FBA orders. So if I look, this was my very first sale. Now, 2 years later, it's selling for $25. But if you look right here, you can see Amazon's on the listing. And I would say when it comes to Amazon being on the listing, sometimes it can be okay because they can sell out and then they get off the listing. But if you see Amazon, and I'll show you that through looking at Keepa and stuff. But if you see Amazon like constantly on it, then it's not that great of a product to jump on. So then if we go down to the next thing, is this Honeywell thermostat. That was actually on sale on clearance in Walmart. And I remember this was the product that I actually made money on. You can see I sold it for $30, and if you see here, it's selling for $30 2 years later. So pretty consistent product. So if we keep on scrolling down, this talking tables, that was on clearance at Walmart. This was on clearance at Walmart. Let me see. And then I started buying a lot of pots and pans when I first started, because when you first start, you can do home stuff like that. These pots and pans right here, I was getting at like TJ Maxx, Ross, places like that. So here I am on my seller fulfilled orders. You can see right here I had salt and pepper shakers, and they were glass. Make sure if you ever do anything with glass, you always package it very well. See, whenever you start, you can do stuff like bras. A good place to go is like TJ Maxx, Ross, and scan like all their bra stuff. These was a huge hit. This was like probably my number one thing that I started selling. And where I found, see, they're currently unavailable right now, but where I found these were at Ollie's. Ollie's is a good place to go. They got discounted stuff. But I would say, you know, my first thing I definitely wanted to get ungated in was food. And it is like paid for itself. Like, I can't even say how much, because that's one of the biggest categories that I started selling in. And then next, like toys. You can get ungated in that category, but then you're going to have to get ungated in all these brands. And another one is topicals, like lotion, shampoo, stuff like that. That was probably the second thing. First thing I got ungated in was food. Second thing, topicals. Third thing, toys. And recently, I just got auto-ungated in a lot of the brands and toys like Legos. I didn't use a guide to get me ungated in Legos. I just waited until Amazon did it automatically. So one thing I want to show y'all is if you're trying to figure out if something makes a profit or not. So if we go back to this Honeywell, because I can remember how much I've spent on that one. So I'm going to take the ASIN and I'm going to copy it. Now, you can do, on the phone, it's completely different, your profit calculator, which I will show y'all in a later video. But this is the profit calculator that I use online sometimes whenever my child has my phone. And so we see we got Amazon fulfillment and we got your fulfillment, which right now, like I said, a lot of the stuff I'm doing merchant field, so it would be underneath your fulfillment. But we can see here, see Amazon fees are still $461. But if you see fulfillment costs, that means Amazon, you're shipping it to Amazon's warehouse and they're shipping it out to the customers for you. That is extra $403, and then you're paying 2 cents in storage cost if you go through January through September. So then if I put in here the cost of goods, I paid $8 for that item. And now in this miscellaneous cost, I'm going to put how much the shipping was. So you just got to kind of average it out. You know, say you spent $50 on shipping for that one box, but there's 40 items in there, and then you divide that out. So let's just say $1 for shipping. So net profit on there is $13.06, and then the profit margin is 42.5. So like I said, this item was on sale, so that's why it made such a good profit. But you know, that's what you want to kind of look at. So now let's go over here to your fulfillment. So that means you're shipping it to the customer. You're not shipping it through Amazon. So item price, $30.72. And then if you go down to cost of goods, it'll be $8. Now this shipping is going to be different because you're shipping it. So on the item, if it's less than a pound, you can usually get away, I would say, average out about $5. But if it's over a pound, I would say you want to average out about $9 to $10. And on this item, you can click on the item and you can go down, and sometimes it will say how much it weighs. So 0.33 pounds, so it doesn't even weigh a pound. So when I go to calculate it, I'm going to put in $5 averaging. So this one makes a little bit more on the profit. So that's a little bit of information about how you figure out if it makes a profit or not. Like I said, the screen looks different than on the phone, which I'll record a video later showing the screen on the phone. So like I said in the beginning, here's your sign right here to go to this website and click Become an Amazon Seller. You can hit sign up and you can do $39.99 a month, and that is for the professional seller account, which I suggest. Or you can do, it's $1 per item that you sell that Amazon takes out of your profit. You can do that until you build your business more. It's whichever one you prefer. Now once you get in to create your account, they're gonna send you something in the mail and you gotta verify, so it's gonna take a little bit to get your account up and going. Also, I didn't start my business right away. I'm a sole proprietor right now, and I actually did that. I think I was doing Amazon for a month before I actually registered my sole proprietor. Whenever you feel comfortable, you can go and you can sign up for sole proprietor. Was just easier for me. Eventually I'll switch over, but right now I just got that. So that's it for today. Like I said, I'm going to try to release 2 videos a week. The next video I'm actually going to do is going to be about ranks and is this product an actually good item to sell or not. Go ahead below, like and subscribe so I can keep making these videos to teach y'all about Amazon. And like I said in the last video, if any of y'all have any ideas, comment them below and I'll try to make a video on them. Or if you have any questions, just comment below. So until next time, bye.